Annuity Genius made me a better advisor. If it can make me a better advisor, it'll also make you a better advisor.
We've used other tools that were not as effective or as efficient. Annuity Genius kind of surfaces, and we immediately gravitated to it. It's made our life not only easier, it's made it significantly more compliant.
The Annuities Genius is the most powerful tool I've ever come across that helps me virtually guarantee my clients that I am giving them the best possible advice based upon what their needs are and what they are seeking.
Now the clients, I can show them step by step which is the best annuity for them.
In the last few months, we used Annuity Genius to work on many cases we have placed with total production of close to $15 million.
So I had 4 appointments. I went on the appointments, and guess what happened? I sold every single one of the 4.
Annuity Genius has changed our lives and the way we do business.
Annuity Genius, it has transformed my business.
We don't know how we could do without it at this point. It's an integral part of how we do planning here.
The Annuities Genius software paid for itself about 20 times over.
I've been doing this for 30 years, and let me tell you, I've never seen anything like Annuity Genius.
You really need to try the software.
If you're in the annuities arena, you can't function without this tool.
Good afternoon. My name is Dominic Curcio with Annuities Genius. I'm the Senior Vice President of Business Development, and I've got 2 exciting things to talk to you about today. The first one's easy. Today, officially, as of today, Annuities Genius surpassed 1,900 subscribers nationwide. 1,900 annuity producers using Annuities Genius each and every day to sell more annuities. It couldn't be more exciting for us, and I hopefully all of you as well. And it just makes me very proud and very happy with the fact that all of you are using the software to go out and make more sales. The second thing's even more exciting. Today, we're going to be joined by a gentleman that I've known for a number of years, a good friend of mine, one of the most exciting guys in the industry, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about National Western's products and how they integrate with Annuities Genius today, and that is Paul Garofoli. Paul's the Senior Vice President of National Accounts at National Western, been there for a long period of time, and he's just an unbelievable guy to get to know. So I'm just going to go over and kick it over to Paul and let you guys listen to him and enjoy. Have a nice day.
Hey, thank you, Dominic, and thank you, Annuities Genius, for the opportunity to be in front of your subscribers. And now it's your opportunity to be the smartest people in the room relative to lifetime income. We're going to share with you some insights on lifetime income and why National Western Life, in many cells, is the #1 solve for lifetime income. And, you know, Annuities Genius is a platform to give you a unbiased view of what is best for your clients. Right now, National Western Life has some of the best income solves in the business, and that's why we're part of this platform today. So before we get started on the income portion of the presentation, let's just give you a quick overview of what National Western Life does. We do annuities and single premium life. We do them for U.S. residents, culturally diverse markets, and foreign nationals as well. You know, for many years, National Western Life had an international department. We've hybrided that and made it a foreign national department that can write foreign nationals from all over the world as long as they're here in the United States while business is being conducted. Keep in mind that most of our annuities are flexible premium. You know, so many annuities out there are single premium only. We also, because of that, have made for many years annuities available within 401ks. You know, the Secure Act made it more encouraging to place annuities within 401ks. We've got the #1 income solve. We can be in 401ks. And our premiums are flexible. It's a perfect match. Our products offer bonuses of 1%, 2%, 5%, 7%, and 9%. And in fact, it's the bonus aspect of the product we're going to talk about, the Impact Series, which actually helps it become a great income solve as well. Keep in mind, you may know National Western Life as a longer duration product manufacturer. Well, guess what? We have new products coming on board that I think you're going to want to learn about, that you'll find on the Annuities Genius platform coming in January, 5 and 7 year walkaway products. Now, let's talk about the Impact Series and all about income. But before we do that, I want to remind you right now, and this is why we're doing the presentation in December, is that we have a 1% commission bonus program going on our Impact Series, which we're going to unveil to you right now. And if you do those applications, which I'm sure you will, on eApp, you're going to get a 1% bonus over and above the generous National Western Life commissions we normally pay on the product. Now, keep in mind, this is available for submissions. Must get here to beautiful Austin, Texas, our international headquarters, by December 31st, by way of eApp. So you can be in business all the way up to New Year's Eve and get the 1% commission bonus. Now, to validate what we're going to share with you, I want to show you this heat map that's available that we did. And basically what it shows you is where National Western Life is really competitive. And to help you, we have the X and the Y axis. If you remember that, we've got the horizontal and the vertical. So let's give you a couple of examples so you can make sense of this chart. Now, here's the beauty. Annuities Genius does the comparisons for you. So this will simply validate what you can learn from Annuities Genius when you're doing income solves. So let's take age 60, for example. And if you go age 60, go across immediate income, that means the first year, we're not really on the map. Why? Because you have to have a 1 year wait. But if you wait that 1 year, go to the right, and as you see on your screen, 1 year out of the 12 leading carriers that provide lifetime income, we're number one. How about 2 years out? We're number one. 3 years out, we're number one. 4 years out, we're number one. And so what you'll see in most solves in years 2 through 5, 2 through 6, we're going to be number one in a ton of age segments. Look all the way down on the left-hand side, age 60, 61, 62, 70, 71, 72, 75. Whether you wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, we're typically going to be number one, number two, or number three. And even if you go out further in some age segments, we're going to be very competitive as well. But really our core strength is income early, 1 year wait, minimum age 60. We're going to show up very well. And you can confirm that by using your Annuities Genius platform to compare and contrast. Now let's talk about the Impact Series and why it's a great income solve for you and your clients. We offer premium bonuses, and these are real premium bonuses, ladies and gentlemen, that boost the income base as well as the accumulation base. You've got upside potential. It's an index-linked product, but quite frankly, we are really focused on the income portion. Upside potential is available, could happen, might happen, but in our view, it's besides the point. You really want to focus on the guaranteed income. Plus, and doesn't this make sense? This product series is flexible premium. So you can start at a relatively low amount. You can start at a younger age and begin to put premium in over time. That will earn the roll-up credits as well, whether it's a contribution in year 1, year 5, year 10. It will continue to earn the growth rate from the income rider and be a really good building tool for income for people that are saving towards retirement. The premium bonuses. These are real premium bonuses. You know, in the world of income riders, in many cases, there are products that offer only the income bonus. These are real premium bonuses on both the base product and the rider. They earn credited interest. They're always included in the withdrawal payment base. They're also included in the death benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't emphasize it enough. It's real money bonuses. Now, interestingly enough, these bonuses vest over time. So they count in the death benefit right away. They count in the payment base right away, but they're not included in the account value and minimum contract value right away. Excuse me. They're subject to a bonus vesting schedule over time. And then basically after 10 years, those are fully vested. But again, included in the payment base, included in the death benefit. And the fact that they vest over time actually insulates them. They're actually sheltered from RMDs. And so that can make a big difference in terms of what the client wants to do in terms of income planning for them. Now, we have 2 versions of the product, maybe 3 versions because we have a special California version. We have the Impact 10. It's a 10-year withdrawal charge period with a premium bonus of 7% that vests over time. But again, included in the payment base, included in the death benefit from day one. And really, the only way you forfeit that bonus is walking away and surrendering the product prior to year 10. You can also add our 2 income riders, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Income Outlook NH, that means nursing home, and Income Outlook +5 NH, which means nursing home as well. Impact 10, more details. You see that bonus vesting schedule vests on the back end. Now it's real money. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I can't emphasize that enough. But it begins to vest in terms of surrender value years 8, 9, and 10. Now, what's neat about it, as I said, because that bonus is not vested in the early years, money put into the account, and in particular, the bonus, I want to be clear on this, the bonus is not reflected in the account value because it's not fully vested yet. So consequently, if your client is taking RMDs forcibly, then that portion of the bonus is not included in the RMD. In essence, it's sheltered. A little bit of a nuance, a little bit of inside baseball, if you will, but could be valuable. The Impact 7, that's a 7-year product. And remember, we're going to have 5 and 7-year products coming out of a different design for accumulation coming real soon. But this is a 7-year product. Now, the bonus is 5%. But that bonus also has a 10-year, vesting schedule. So you'll get that over time after 10 years. In essence, after 7 years, 7-year surrender charge product, you can walk away with your own money, but not ours until year 10. And it includes the Income Outlook and Income Outlook +5 riders as well. Impact 7, again, the bonus schedule, a little bit different that you see here, but again, vesting over time. And then surrender charges, 10% declining surrender charge. We also have 7S, S means special, slightly different surrender charge schedule, but again, the product design is pretty similar, 5% bonus that vests over time, declining surrender charge instead of declining 10%, declines at 9% for those states that have a special non-forfeiture schedule. We also have it in California, ladies and gentlemen, 5% bonus in California. We simply call it the California Impact. That bonus vesting schedule is a little bit different as well. It starts to vest immediately over time and builds up, again, over that 10-year period. And the surrender charge, instead of being at 10%, 9%, it is at 8% declining surrender charge. The interest credit options. Now, again, I want to be clear. If you're talking about accumulation, this product is okay. Where it's really strong and why we're here on the Annuity Geniuses platform is because of the income potential of the product. But we do have a low volatility index. We've got a monthly average index. We've got a global index, all annual rate reset, and a fixed interest rate option as well. Refer to our interest crediting sheet, refer to Annuities Genius information for the current rates and terms. The specifications, for the product set. 0 to 80 contract term is 10 years. Owner could be a little bit older, up to age 85, but our products are annuitant driven. Understand that. They're annuitant driven, so you can have a trust or a third party own the annuity. The annuitant is simply the measuring life. That person can be as old as 80 years old. Minimum, this is neat. Minimum premiums for qualified, $2,000 for qualified funds, that's IRAs, $5,000 for non-qualified, and remember, flexible premium. So in essence, you can start and have a starter annuity, if you will, and build it up. Contributions after the first year will earn the roll-up rate that we're offering, which is currently 5%. The liquidity features, 10% withdrawals after the first year. Any year, including year one, day one, if there's an RMD due, we'll pay it, and there won't be any commission adjustment either. And of course, you can get systematic interest as well. We have some additional benefits here, but again, the benefit is the lifetime income. We do have a waiver of the withdrawal charge in the event of death, terminal illness benefit as well. Here's some other additional benefits that you might want to know about. We've got the waiver of the withdrawal charge after a qualifying medical stay. Now, it's not quite a long-term care rider, but it's pretty close. Now, the key here is you have to be confined to a medical facility for 90 days or more. If that happens, then you'll get accessibility to 75% of the account value without a surrender charge. 25% will remain in the contract subject to the regular surrender charge schedule. So it's a nice event. The trigger is confinement. It's not an ADL-driven benefit, but it's confinement, but it's a nice liquidity benefit as well. You have to be age 75 or younger to have this feature added to the policy. If you're 76 or older, it's not available for adding to the policy. The terminal illness benefit, again, 100% full surrender value without surrender charges, available in the event of a terminal illness diagnosis. That's generally 12 months out. Your condition will likely result in death. You get full liquidity there. Now, where the product shines, I can't emphasize it enough, is in the income solves. Now, what we have to offer here is a roll-up rate of 5%. Now, I know there are roll-up rates that are higher, but really, the combination of the roll-up rate, which is strong, the high rates of withdrawal, and our bonuses make the solves. Look for yourself. Get a comparison from Annuities Genius. You'll see it. It makes our income solves incredibly strong. So roll-up rate of 5% compounded. Now, this rider here, again, we're talking about the income outlook rider. That's the base rider. That's the rider I have on my own annuity. The charge for that privilege is 1%. But get this, we waive the charge if there's no gain in the contract. This is real critical. The income outlook rider is principal protecting the money you put in. If you don't get an index credit, there is no charge. So you have that. In the years where you get a gain on the accumulation value, yes, we'll net out the charge, but then that accumulation value is protected for the next year. You have to have a gain beyond that for the charge to assess. So in a flat market, you're going to get 5% compounded growth on the payment base and no charge. Pretty nice. The NH, again, means nursing home. That means that the payments will double if the annuitant is confined to a nursing home. We also have step up and restarts in the program. By the way, there is no limit on the accumulation phase on our income riders. You can accumulate beyond 10 years. You know, many riders only go for 10 years, maybe 15 years. We have unlimited restarts. And in the event that the accumulation performance is better than the compounding performance of the income rider, you have that step up included as well. You can see here, now here's the secret to why we're so strong. The rates of withdrawal. These are the rates of withdrawal for the income outlook rider. Remember, 1% waived if no gain in the contract, 5% compound growth for the first 10 years. At age 60, the rate of withdrawal for an individual annuitant, 5%. But it climbs up every year that you wait to trigger income. 61, 5.1, 62, 5.2, 65, 5.5, 70, 6%. Now, if you're a student of the design of income riders, you may know that many of our carrier competitors have lowered their rates of withdrawals over the year. They may say, look over here at my great roll-up rate, but they don't tell you to look at the rates of withdrawal. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the design of income riders, it is the roll out, the payment out, the actual amount of money you get out of the contract. I know there's a lot of sizzle. There's a lot of silliness sizzle involved in income riders. This is real. It is substantial, and it is the number one solve in many, many scenarios. For a joint annuitant, basically, like a lot of riders out there, it's 1% less. So single annuitant, age 60, the rate of withdrawal would be 5%. For joint annuitants, husband and wife joint annuitants, it would be 4%. And the rate of withdrawal is based on the younger age of the two. Now, here's our sizzle rider. I'll talk about silliness of sizzle. Here's something to consider, but proceed with caution. We have an income rider with an additional 5% premium bonus. That's the +5. An income outlook +5 means 5% additional real premium bonus. It's not an income bonus on the payment base only. It is a real bonus, just like the underlying product bonuses. So you have that ability. Now, let's do the math so you understand. The Impact 7 has a 5% bonus. If you add this rider, the Income Outlook +5, that's another 5% bonus. That's a total of 10% in bonuses. Similarly, the Impact 10 is a 7% bonus. If you add another 5 to it, that's a 12% bonus in total available in the event of death. That is earning interest on the accumulation side and is added to the payment base, compounding at the current roll-up rate of 5%. Now, you get what you pay for. If you're going to get a 5% bonus, the fee is much higher, 1.5%. And hear me clearly, this rider fee is never waived, like a lot of riders out there. So be careful in using this particular rider because of that fee. It's substantial. Where this works really well is for older people that are planning on triggering income in the next couple of years, years 1, 2, 3. This is not a wait and see rider. This is not, let's accumulate for 20 years, Mr. Young person, for your retirement at 60, 70, because that 1.5% eventually will eat into principal, and it could eat into principal quite substantially. The NH version nursing home, that also includes the income doubler as well, so keep that in mind. Now, the rates of withdrawal, interestingly enough, are a little bit different on the Income Outlook +5. They go in 5-year brackets. So make sure when you're doing your comparisons, do not automatically assume that the Income Outlook +5 is going to be the better of our two riders for payments. Always quote them both and make an informed decision using the tools brought to you by Annuities Genius. Now, at age 60 to 64, rate of withdrawal is 5% for a single annuitant, and similarly 4%, 100 basis points less for a joint annuitant. And in that 5-year bracket at age 65, 5.5, age 70 to 74, 6% on that single annuitant. Because the rates of withdrawal on our other rider, Income Outlook, go up every year, you might find that, for example, at age 69, on the Income Outlook, the rates of withdrawal are 5.9%. Here, they're 5.5%. That higher rate of withdrawal actually overcomes the 5% bonus found in the Income Outlook Plus 5 rider, and will actually have a higher payout for income. So always look at both riders when you're solving for income, and also factor in the different nature of the fees as well. The nursing home provision, to reinforce that, it's basically an income doubler for 5 years. You have to be waiting for 2 years before the benefit is available, and the trigger is confinement for 90 days or more. So it's real key that income doubler is not available right away, 2-year wait, and then if the client is eligible, you can get an income that doubles from the already high rates of payment that National Western Life offers. So here's kind of a summary of what that means in terms of how it works, just like I just told you a moment ago. So accumulation and income strategies. Again, all the ways that people can derive income are compromised. You've got all kinds of things that limit them, and we'll talk about what those things are. Dividends and interest at the bank, really compromised. But here's a quick way to get some nice value right away. The Impact 7 product says Impact 5, typo. Impact 7 is a 5% premium bonus, 2% fixed interest. So you put money in the fixed interest account, compounding over the course of the year, that's 7.1%. That's $107,100 on a $100,000 deposit. Impact 10 is a 7% bonus. The fixed rate account on that, 1.65. Again, put those two things together, you actually have 8.76% in credited interest using the fixed account, not indexing, fixed account, guaranteed $108,765. That will help a lot towards retirement security. Income strategies, common retirement accounts. This is great. And remember, we have 401k as one of those nest eggs in the middle. National Western Life has a protocol to place these products within 401ks. And as I mentioned, in terms of retirement strategies, what are the options available to your clients? Dividends, uncertain, real estate investment trusts, sometimes illiquid, ETFs, bonds. There's all kinds of ways to get income, and the income opportunities are declining. So here you have this great opportunity to offer bonuses, great income riders, great payouts. Here we're showing an income strategy, 5% roll up using the Income Outlook Plus 5 bonus. Again, look at those bonuses, 10% and 12% in generating income. And again, don't trust me. Check the platform. You'll find that out. Now, I gave you some caution on the Income Outlook Plus 5. Let me give you some of the benefits. It's a great way to increase guaranteed income. The payments remain the same in negative markets. We got single or joint payouts. You can plan with these income riders. You can plan for monthly expenses, plan for annual expenses, and the guaranteed rates of withdrawal. The guaranteed cash flow is 5 to 8%, depending upon the age of the client at time of triggering the income rider. Let's do a couple case studies and we'll wrap it up and get it back to Dominic. Let's talk to Gary. Gary's 66 years old, planning to retire at age 70. He's going to need an additional $25,000 a year to supplement income. He places $310,000 in Impact 10 with the Income Outlook Plus 5. Let's take a look at what that looks like. And this is right from our withdrawal benefit rider calculator. The calculators available on the Annuities Genius platform would confirm this as well. $310,000. He gets the combination of bonuses and rollout that after 1 year, his payment base is $364,000. He picked up $54,000 in value. Year 2, $382,000 in value. Year 3, $401,000 in value. Year 4, $422,000. And then after 4 years, he triggers the income, gets the guaranteed income from there. His withdrawal percentage at age 70 is 6%, some of the highest withdrawal rates in the business, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Julie and Don. Julie's 62 years old. She's recently retired. Don is her husband, plans to retire in 3 years. She wants to supplement their retirement income by the time both of them are retired. Remember, their window is 3 years. So she rolled her 401k into Impact 10, got a 7% bonus, took the Income Outlook Plus 5 rider, the 5% additional rider, 12% in bonuses. And again, you see the incredible accumulation power on the income payment base that the rider, the product bonus, and the rider bonus can generate for you on the payment base. And again, 3 years out, guaranteed income. It's a beautiful thing available from National Western Life. Let's close up. Remember, we've got a 1% commission bonus going on for the month of December. That bonus will apply to any Impact product as long as you do EAP. EAP is the key. We have the Firelight technology platform available. You know, Annuities Genius is all about marshaling technology. We've done the same at National Western Life. Get that app in by December 31st. Get it paid by January 28th, and you're going to get a 1% commission bonus over and above the commissions, the lucrative commissions that we normally pay. I'm Paul Garofoli with National Western Life. You can reach me at 800-760-3434. My email, pgarofoli@nationalwesternlife.com. My thanks to Dominic and all the great folks at Annuities Genius. And my thanks to you for taking time to learn more about the Impact Series from National Western Life, the recognized #1 solve for income in many, many income solve scenarios. Dominic, back to you.
Thank you, Paul. And now hopefully you guys enjoyed that just as much as I did. Again, as I told you, he just has a ton of energy and brings it right to the table each and every time. So that was an absolute privilege for me to actually listen to that. Again, I just love listening to Paul present. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit today, a little bit about National Western's products, and hopefully you guys learned a little bit about Annuities Genius as well. So take the time. Join into the party here. 1,900 plus subscribers. There's so many different ways you can utilize Annuities Genius, and we just want to do business with you. So have a nice day. Take care.
The most comprehensive annuities database available. You get free and full access to FIAs, structured annuities, traditional fixed, multi-year guarantees, and SPIAs. In your database, you can sort and filter for just about anything. Rate of return, fees, company ratings, free withdrawals, par rates, caps, and spreads. You can see all the riders and access special strategies already created for you. You can show side-by-side comparisons and see the details for every product. By now you're thinking this is amazing, but the best part is it's absolutely free. That's right, free. It's the only annuity software you will ever need. And so, on behalf of the Annuities Genius family, enjoy.